Team, today I brought you here to go ahead and talk about why you should start. Now, a lot of people are interested in streaming, or they talk about, certain things that might hold them back from streaming, but I'm gonna give you some reasons as to why you should start and stop making those damn excuses. Yeah, you heard me, I said it, excuses. Okay, I get they're not excuses, but I just wanna kinda go ahead and motivate you, give you that good old kick in the butt that you need to get going. So let's go and dive into it. Keep in mind this video is going to be geared towards content creation and streamers, but this also applies to a lot of other things in life too, so feel free to go ahead and continue watching this. Reason number one why you should start today is because time is valuable. What do I mean by that? We're not getting any younger, and I hope I'm not bursting your bubble on that one, but time is limited and we're not giving it forever. Honestly, we don't even know how much time we have. There's a video from Gary Vaynerchuk that I saw a really long time ago that kind of changed my perspective around that really motivated me to want to start doing now. And I'm gonna go ahead and explain at the end of this video, so keep watching to figure out what it is. Reason number two, there is space for everyone. That's right, there's not just gaming creators, there's not just car creators, there's not just creators that do video reviews. There's people that do a bunch of different things. There's some people that maybe just do Disney fan theories or book clubs. I literally just found out after following someone on Instagram that there are book clubs and people do reading races and stuff like that in Discords. Never thought that was gonna be a thing, nor would I personally care for that, but it's pretty awesome that there's actually a niche and a corner out in the world for that stuff. So no matter what your idea was or what it is, maybe it's similar to what someone else is already doing, you can still make it different, right? We're all unique individuals, and we just gotta find that edge or what makes it different and not just the same copy pasta everyone else is doing. But regardless, don't let it get in your head that, oh, well, someone's already doing this and there's already people like PewDiePie or Ninja or Stone Mountain. Who cares about that? Who cares? There's space for everybody on here, right? Doesn't have to be just one person gets to rule that entire category. There's room for everyone. Reason number three, and I hear this a lot, so I actually get to work a lot with pipeline and stuff like that and kind of talk about my starts and my beginnings and things like that and the things I've learned on my current content creation journey. And I see a lot of people are like, well, I'm waiting on my camera. I want to get a nice camera like you have, or I'm waiting on this really nice microphone to get here and stuff like that. Let me tell you right now, you don't need it, right? It's nice. I'm not gonna lie. Having this is really nice. Having this microphone, having Baby Yoda, all that stuff is really nice, right? But that doesn't actually make the content. You are the content. That helps you deliver the content, but you don't need it. Just because you have amazing equipment doesn't mean your content is phenomenal. It doesn't mean that your content's great. Let me tell you this, one of the hardest things I've learned along this journey, at least the streaming portion of it, is how to talk to myself and how do I carry a conversation with myself without looking crazy. And guess what? We all have to do it. I see it now. There's plenty of people where you don't have as active as a chat or things like that, but that's something that you don't need all this fancy equipment to learn. So start now, start making content, right? Maybe your videos don't look amazing, maybe they don't sound great and stuff like that, but it will improve. Everyone started at the bottom, they started at zero and they learned their way through it. There are people that struggle with this and stuff like that, but guess what? It's all a part of creating content. And if you really want to do it, it's gonna be a hurdle that you have to get over at one point in time, just like my fear of Adobe Premiere. I was scared as heck of it. And guess what? I got over that. And now look at it, we're making YouTube videos. Boom! Reason number four you should start today is practice equals better. Now, why the heck did I say better? Because no one's perfect. Not even the best of the best is perfect right now, right? And if you have that mindset, well, I'm the best and I don't really need to do any better because I'm so great at everything I do. Well, guess what? You're gonna get left behind someday. Someone else is gonna come up, they're gonna be better than you are, and you're not gonna continue innovating. And if you do the same thing all the time, chances are people probably aren't going to continue to watch you because people like creativity and like things that are new. They don't just like static. Yes, there's some portion of, staying in the realm of familiarity. How do you pronounce familiarity?
Familiarity.
Familiarity. I literally don't know how to pronounce the damn word, but you understand. I don't even know where I was going with that damn point. I've lost it, team. I've lost it. I'm sorry.
All right, team. Future B Paula. I realized I never finished explaining it. What I was trying to say is that practice of the art of streaming and creating content is going to make better content, right? So having a better camera doesn't make better content, right? It helps deliver that content in a better fashion. So start creating content today and start practicing and start honing in on it, getting better at that. And then when you do get to afford that like equipment and stuff, it's going to be that much better. And back to the video.
And number 5, content creation is still young. As many as people there are now, as many streamers, as many YouTubers and stuff like that are still there now, I still think that content creation is still very new. And I've been saying this for a very long time, that content creation still has a long way to go and that we're just in the beginning stages of it. And I'm telling you right now, although we're starting to see a little bit of a boom, there's still a much higher trajectory that this thing's gonna be heading to. Don't worry about the, well, I'm too late, I'm not really, I can't do it now, I'm too old, everyone else is so much further ahead of me, I can't create content now, it's not in the realm for me. Wrong, you 100% can. Stop being scared and don't let fear control you from doing this. Content's going to continue to grow. There's going to be other platforms that come up. Although Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook are probably the big ones right now, there's going to be other platforms that come up. You don't think that some sort of like network's going to start streaming services or start getting more involved with streaming, considering that everyone growing up is either probably watching YouTube or Twitch for the most part? TV is kind of going to be on its way out. It's almost like radio. Like radio is still used today and there's still a space for radio, but I'm sorry, but TV kind of cut into that by quite a bit, right? And now Netflix started cutting into that. And now Twitch is starting to cut into that, and YouTube, and so on and so forth. You guys get the cycle, right? Point is that as big as content is now and as great of a world as it is, it's going to continue to grow. So don't wait until it's too late. Which brings me to a point that I kind of want to go back to number 1. Time is valuable, right? So I talked about Gary Vaynerchuk and something that he explained that really got me motivated. Basically what he described was, imagine that if you're at the end of your life, right? Like you can't really create any new endeavors. You're kind of just like living your days and I guess enjoying whatever retirement you got for yourself, right? Imagine looking back and just being like, wow, I wonder, could I have been the next PewDiePie? Could I have been the next Shroud? Could I be the next Pokimane? Just imagine having to sit there and wonder, and the regret you would feel about not being able to go back and actually do that and find out. Let me ask you this right now. If you just never started creating content or never started your dream period, whatever it may be, or if you want to be like the best baseball player, or if you want to, open up your own business, right? Imagine you just never tried starting that at all. And then you got to the end of your life by working your regular job or a job that, you thought was meant for you, but you're not sure, but it paid you enough money and you're able to afford some stuff or whatever. And you lived a pretty happy life, right? Nothing wrong with that. But imagine the regret you would feel by not knowing if you could have done something amazing. And I forget who it was. I think it was also, again, from Gary Vaynerchuk. I could be very wrong, but I do draw a lot of inspiration from him and Harris Heller and people of that nature. But I believe he said that he was at a game and he was talking to his dad, and his dad was like, hey, he's like, do you know who the best quarterback is in the world? And then he's like, no, who? And then he's like, it's not the person in the field. It's probably the person on the stands. But they never bothered to actually start because they were too afraid or whatever it was that held them back. They never started. Therefore, they never find out. So that to me is probably one of the biggest driving factors as to why I've been doing this for almost like over a year and a half, and I've been putting in so much damn effort into this, and I continue to do it, and why I will not and I'm not going to stop and give up on this, and neither should you. So if you already started streaming and content creation, great. Start a new project. Do something new. Start your Instagram. Start your Twitter. Start your YouTube or something like that. Start your streaming page. Start your Facebook. Start something new that you were maybe afraid of doing. Because guess what? You don't know if that could have been the tool or the place that your content really lived on, right? That it really got seen, that it really was appreciated and taken in. You have no idea. So until you try that and you start, whether it's just your journey overall or you start like a new endeavor that branches off of your journey, you're never going to know. And I don't want anyone else to live with regret, because I know I personally don't want to. And by the time that I grow old and I'm retiring, I want to be able to sit back and look at my life and say, you know what? I'm happy with what I did. I'm glad I either found out that maybe streaming wasn't for me. Maybe content creation was for me and I became someone who is wildly successful at it because of the content I made. Regardless, start today. Don't wait. You're not getting any younger. You don't need the best equipment. Equipment does not equal success. Practicing equals get better, right? So I hope you guys got something out of this. I totally forgot to mention, by the way, if you're not subscribed to the channel, feel free to subscribe down below. If everyone likes some of the information in this video, feel free to give it a like down below. All my links for all my socials and stuff like that are also down below in the description. I stream on Twitch Monday, Wednesday, and Friday from 8:30 p.m. EST on. So feel free to stop by if you have any questions or if you want to kind of give some feedback too live. I'd appreciate it. We also have a Discord. So that is it. Stop finding reasons to not start and listen to these reasons why you need to start. Appreciate you guys. I'm Paula. I love you. Thank you so much. Also, sorry I didn't make a video for so long. I still appreciate you guys. And Baby Yoda, take it away. Perfect. All right. Goodbye.
Bruh. Javelin, what do you have to say for yourself?
Rip.
Yes! Yeah!